Hello, my name is Renee Mallett. I am a healthcare attorney. Prior to law school, I was actually a registered nurse and practiced in the emergency department and intensive care unit. Right out of law school, I was hired directly by a hospital CEO. He asked myself, a nurse practitioner, a few physicians, and other healthcare administrators to come up with a community-wide protocol and a hospital policy to address any patients or victims that were present with any sort of violence. Hence, the victims could be victims that suffered child abuse, domestic violence, sexual assault, rape, etc. I am coming to you today to share that experience and to walk you through a situation in which you may have a client that presents with any form of violence. This course will allow you to provide counsel to any client, whether they're in the earliest stages of identifying they have experienced abuse or have endured abuse and violence for a period of time. You will be able to counsel them on the appropriate steps depending on what their stage of readiness is. So let's begin. Imagine this scenario. Your law firm saw how the shelter-in-place orders during the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic fueled an increase in episodes of domestic violence, now broadly defined as intimate partner violence. Your law firm wants every attorney to attend a 1-hour continuing legal education course on representing victims of intimate partner violence because attorneys are asked to provide legal counsel and support to victims of intimate partner violence. Your firm wants to ensure that all attorneys are prepared to counsel clients who walk in to discuss the beginning stages of intimate partner violence or long-term abuse. While not every client may be prepared to leave their abuser, key guidance and resources can be provided. Leaving an abuser is complex, complicated, and the most dangerous time for a victim, as the abuse is about power, dominance, and control. The violence may escalate when your client's prepared to leave his or her abusers, particularly if children are involved. Should the violence escalate prior to clients being able to leave the abuser or escalate when they are attempting to separate from the abusers, you will be prepared to assess your client's danger, the abuser's homicidal risk factors, and secure a protection order when applicable. Further, your firm would like you to become knowledgeable about when and how clients may utilize healthcare professionals to provide therapeutic counseling, or if severe psychological or sexual abuse has occurred, how physicians and nurses may assist with legal representation by properly collecting key forensic evidence and documenting violent episodes in the client's medical records. Where do you begin? Let's address these issues one at a time. Domestic violence, intimate partner violence. Let's give you the background. First, before you can counsel clients on responding to domestic violence, it's important to understand what it is. Domestic violence, sometimes referred to as family violence, interpersonal violence, or intimate partner violence, is a pattern of assaultive and coercive behaviors including physical, sexual, and psychological aggression and attacks, as well as stalking and economic coercion that adults or adolescents use against their intimate partners. Physical abuse or violence and emotional or psychological abuse includes intentional acts or coercive tactics that cause trauma to another person. Trauma is characterized by feelings of intense fear, helplessness, loss of control, and threats of being completely destroyed or obliterated. The violence can happen all the time or only occasionally. Partners may be married or not. They may be heterosexual or same-sex couples. They may be living together, separated, or dating. It crosses the boundaries of all ages, socioeconomic statuses, religions, races, ethnicities, and nationalities.